Hello and welcome to the Gnardo Sids show. I am Sids.
And I'm Gnardo.
Alright. So, are you familiar with Neil Gaiman?
No.
This writer? You don't know Neil Gaiman?
The name sounds familiar,
writer.
but I can't place
he's
it.
a pretty well-known writer. But he is apparently going to make his very first video game. Yes.
You mean like
to be called,
right?
Yeah, I'm assuming he wrote, but I don't think he did anything else. Yeah, he just wrote it. But
Okay.
it's called Wayward Manor, and you play as a ghost who is trying to have a peaceful afterlife, but people keep going into his house, and so you have to scare them out of it so you can be peaceful in the afterlife. Yes.
Kind of sounds like a movie I saw.
The time span is going to be from the 1920s to the not-so-distant future.
Wow.
So that's a long time range.
Yeah, it is.
But it sounds kind of interesting. You normally don't play from the aspects of the ghost. You're normally going to find the ghost or fight the ghost. But
Yeah, it's a weird sort of idea.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But
I'd be interested to know, like, how the gameplay works, you know?
Right, that's what it doesn't really say much about the gameplay. Because I don't know, like, I'm assuming you're just trying to scare the people out. So I don't know what you'll do to do that, but yeah, that should be pretty cool. It's going to be available for the PC, Mac, and tablets sometime this fall.
Cool.
And he's offering, as part of, like, pre-orders, probably depending on how much you spend, you get different things like limited edition merchandise, a chance to name a character, and you can even have a private dinner with Neil Gaiman. So
That's cool, because he'll get video game money just from his reader fans.
Right, yeah, exactly. Just because they know who he is, so that seems pretty interesting.
Yeah, you don't
also, it just
hear...
says, like, you're gonna find out why the ghost died. Like, as you go along, you're gonna learn
Oh, that's cool.
you were killed. Yeah.
I was going to say, you don't hear about a lot of writers just jumping into video games.
Yeah, just jumping into a video game. I guess he back in the 90s, he spent some time writing for different companies on video games, but he never, made one himself.
Right, yeah.
So
That's cool, though.
That'll be cool.
I like out-of-the-box type game ideas.
Yeah. I am really interested to play as the ghost and see what it's like.
Yeah. Well,
also, it's set in New England, which is where we live, so...
Oh, yeah! That is where we live.
We do live in New England.
I don't know why I enjoy when things are set in New England.
Oh, me too. It entertains. Anytime I hear any show reference New Hampshire, I'm like, oh, they acknowledge that we exist.
Because of the size, we have to take credit for all of New England.
Right, yeah.
Since there are, like, some states that are bigger than the whole region.
Right.
Texas, I'm talking to you.
Texas. Yeah, Texas.
Well, I've been talking a little bit about Batman Arkham Origins.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty excited about it. But there's been more announcements of villains that will be in the game.
Ooh.
The newest one is the Mad Hatter.
Oh, one of my favorite villains.
He was barely in Arkham City, so he's supposed to be a lot more important in this game.
Right, a more major character in this game.
They said he's going to have
awesome.
some sort of trippy action sequences like Scarecrow did in Arkham Asylum.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed those sequences.
Being the Mad Hatter, yeah.
The other villains they've announced so far are Deathstroke, Copperhead, Penguin, Bane, and the Joker.
Penguin, Bane. Of course they're going to have the Joker. Like,
Yeah,
you can't make a Batman game without the Joker. And if you do, there's something wrong with you. Well, that's cool. I like it.
Yep. Anyway, it's due October 25th on all platforms.
Nice. I still need to play those games. I'm way behind.
You are wrong. For not playing them.
Yes. I'm sorry. The worst part is, like, I have a costume of the Scarecrow from the game. I still haven't played it.
And it was a good costume.
The best costume I've ever made in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah. So, before, the PS4 was all sold out on Amazon and pretty much everywhere else you could get it. But now they have bundle packs available. You still can't get just the PS4, but if you want to buy a bundle pack with a game, then you can do that. And you can get Battlefield 4, and that comes, with the PlayStation, and that'll be $500. You can get Killzone, and that is $500 too. And then you can get Knack, and for some reason that's $460. Or you could get Watch Dogs, and that's also $460. I don't know what the deal is with the $40 price difference, but
there's no difference in the bundles?
It's apparently the other two come with PlayStation Plus, which I don't know what that is.
Oh. Me either.
That's what the $40 difference is, apparently. PlayStation Plus.
But we'll have to figure out what that is.
Who wants to buy those? Yeah, I should probably figure out what that is. But anyone interested in PS4 with a game, Amazon now has them back in stock.
Did you hear that the PS4 will support the wireless PS3 headsets?
No, that's cool. I like that they did that. Well, you don't have to go get a whole new freaking headset. Which it makes sense because it's Bluetooth anyway, as far as I knew, so...
Yeah.
It's not like it's hard to make it do that.
But it is cool that they did
cool.
it.
Right, yeah. So, at least one less thing you'll have to go out and buy. Sweet.
Microsoft has announced some cool stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, apparently indie developers will be able to self-publish on Xbox Live.
Ooh. That's awesome. I like that they do that.
They're following the model of like iTunes, where they'll just be able to submit it on Xbox Live, and then within 2 weeks it could be on for sale.
Nice.
They also said that
that is awesome.
every Xbox One console can be converted to a debug console that you can make games on.
What?
So you could buy Xbox One, make games on it, submit them to Xbox Live, and make money.
That's awesome. If I knew how to do that, maybe I would.
Yeah, there's no information on what kind of software or anything it would have, but...
Right. That's cool. I'm glad that they're opening stuff up to indie developers and just everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Sweet. Well, I am going to play a song. This is Ganon's Gone.
If darkness finds you tonight to drown out all your light and give you hell, I'll ride up in little time, I'll be there by your side to keep you will, to keep you will. If enemies are at your door to take you to Ganondorf, I'll play my song, I won't take long. Through mountain, swamp, and ocean floors, I'll raise up my skyward sword and I'll stay strong, I'll stay so strong. I can feel your soul in me, because we share the strongest link. And I would do it for you, and Hyrule. Baby, I'm not giving up, I'll play you every single song for you. And Hyrule, doesn't matter who's the boss, fight demise or Majora, I'll fight for you till Ganon's gone. If you fall like a statue, like a loft wing, I'd catch you and we'd fly so high, right through the sky. If you tell me I'm way too far, I'd hook shot straight to your heart and hold you tight every night. I won't ever be too late, you'll never meet with the cruel fate. And I would do it for you, and Hyrule. Baby, I'm not giving up, I'll play you every single song for you. And Hyrule, doesn't matter who's the boss, fight demise or Majora, I'll fight for you till Ganon's gone. You're my master stone, cause when we're alone, I could swear no one else could find us. You're my everything, and like a boomerang, you let me go, I find my way back to you. So play your heart, baby, don't stop strumming. 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 And I would do it for you, and Hyrule. Baby, I'm not giving up, I'll play you every single song for you. And Hyrule, doesn't matter who's the boss, fight demise or Majora for you. Baby, I'm not giving up, I'll play you every single song for you. And Hyrule, doesn't matter who's the boss, fight demise or Majora, I'll fight for you till Ganon's gone. Ganon's gone.
All right. So, you remember this NVIDIA Shield? The portable gaming device? Looks like an Xbox controller with a screen sticking out of it. Well, it was supposed to be launched June 27th for $349. And then they had the $50 price cut. They were like, well, more people can buy it then. And then there was a last-minute delay because of some kind of mechanical issue. And so now it is scheduled to ship July 31st. So
okay.
Yeah. They said they didn't want to release it if it wasn't working right, so I'm fine with that.
Does the shield the screen fold down or anything?
It kind of looks like it does, but I'm not sure.
I was looking at the thing, and it seems like it'd be hard to travel with.
Yeah, if the screen is always sticking up like that, then I would imagine that it is pretty hard to travel with.
Most portable consoles are made so you can put them in cases and...
Right, your pocket if you need, or...
Right.
But I've never seen it. It looks like it folds down, but I've never seen it like that. So.
Well, I really like the idea of the controller. I'm not sure how practical it is.
A controller. But
anyway. It's good that they got their stuff fixed, I guess.
Right, yeah. It's better than, shipping it while it doesn't work.
Well, you know the game MechWarrior Online?
Yes.
They are raising money for cancer research by selling a mech.
Yeah. Yep.
It's called Sarah's Jenner, and it's based on a model enjoyed by a 5-year-old girl who died of cancer.
Yes. Yeah, she used to play that game with her dad, I guess, and she died. So, well, that's really cool that they're doing this. That's awesome.
You can buy it for $10, and 100% of the proceeds go to the Canadian Cancer Society.
Nice.
Like, so far, they've raised about $40,000.
Nice. And this mech's got like a whole bunch of different decals all over it. It's got like a pony on the front of it and stuff. It's pretty goofy looking, but it's awesome.
Also comes with a 10% experience boost.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. This is only going to be available for a limited time, right?
Yes, the promotion ends August 20th.
August 20th.
And you can't sell the mech, and you can only buy it once.
You can only buy, yeah. Cool. Everyone go buy it. Support cancer research. We don't need any more 5-year-old girls dying.
It's always cool of companies to do stuff like this because, how much did it really cost them to program in another mech?
Right, exactly. It was barely any work for them.
But people will buy it and they can give the money to charity.
Right, yeah. They're not keeping the money or anything. That's awesome.
That's cool, yeah.
So, there's going to be a new game bundle for the Xbox Live Arcade. It's going to have 5 games for $20. They are A World of Kelflings, Ancients of Ooga, Band of Bugs, Cloning Clyde, and Outpost Coloki X. These are all from the same developer, NinjaBee. So, and normally it would cost you $45 to get all these games. You can get them for $20. So, it's a good deal, seems like.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with any of these games, so I don't really know what they're
like. Yeah, me
but,
either.
Hey, $20 for 5 games. Can you really go
wrong? I like
the
idea of these game bundles.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You don't spend much, you get a good variety.
Anything that lets me save money.
That's true.
So yeah, go check it out. If you have Xbox Live. I don't anymore.
Nope. Gearbox has announced details on the next Borderlands 2 downloadable content.
Oh man, I'm super excited about this.
The next pack is called TK Baja's Bloody Harvest.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm. And apparently it's going to have a bunch of throwbacks to the zombie island of Dr. Ned.
Nice.
Which was for the original Borderlands.
Right. I would assume they would have to do that if they're bringing TK back.
Yeah.
Because he would have to be a zombie. That's awesome.
All they said that it will be out before Halloween.
All right.
So that's not too far, really.
Right, yeah, it's not too far away.
It's going to add 11 more levels.
Right, yeah. Raising the level cap again.
As well as adding a new Digistruct Peak challenge, which I don't even know what that is.
Me neither. I read that and I was like, I don't know what that is, but okay. All right.
And the ability to over-level the game to make content more difficult.
Right.
Which a lot of people are like,
already.
I played Ultimate and that stuff is crazy.
Yeah, that's why I played Ultimate. That's hard enough right there. The health regen in Ultimate is just like the hardest part to deal with.
I've had bad guns and you're blasting someone and his health goes up faster than down.
Yeah, it's bad. You really gotta have the right equipment to play Ultimate, or you just don't do enough damage. So yeah, I can't imagine cranking it up even harder. But I guess they raised the level cap, so you'll be able to do more, I guess. So, alright.
You should be able to just about max out all 3 skill trees.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You should be able to
11
get
more
everything.
points.
Yeah. You're just crazy.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I can't wait. Everything they do about this game, I love. Except
I do love that game.
that this pack is not included in the Season's Pass, and they're not doing another Season's Pass,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
It
bothers
seems
me.
weird to me because I loved the season pass because it was a good deal.
I was just so excited
I'm-
every time a new content came out, and I'd already paid for it.
And I didn't have to pay for it. Yeah. And I'm gonna want all of the DLC that they come out with for this game, so just give me a season's pass for it.
I mean, it sounds like a good chunk of game for $5, so that's still...
Yeah, and say it's only gonna be $5 for the upgrade, so that's really not bad. But sweet, yeah, I'm super excited for this.
There's also another free update planned, which basically increases all your inventory. You can carry more
Increases
ammo, more bank
Space in your
slots,
inventory.
more backpack.
Oh, nice, more ammo even. Oh,
Yeah, everything.
that I love. Nice,
All purchasable with Iridium.
sweet.
Which, if you played through Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, you have plenty of.
Plenty of iridium. You just go feed Butt Stallion. That's where all my iridium goes. Butt Stallion. Terrific. Well, so Martian Manhunter is going to be the next Injustice DLC character.
That's
Yeah.
cool. He's a
Right?
badass.
He looks pretty badass in this screenshot I'm looking at. Ready to smash somebody with 2 big old chunks of earth. Yeah, it will be available Tuesday, July 30th for PS3 and Xbox 360. So,
So we'll think about how cool it is, but not play it.
yeah, exactly. That's what I will do. Is think about how it's cool, but not get to play it.
You know, when we made the switch from console to PC, we didn't think about how we'd be excluded all the time.
I know. I like finding out more and more how PC just keeps getting excluded from everything. I'm upset about. But they are actually talking about bringing this game to the other platforms, Wii U and PC.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. Because I would love to play this game.
Mm-hmm. Fable has announced, or the developers of Fable, I guess, Lionhead Studios,
hmm
revealed a new achievement that was created by a fan.
Yeah, there was a contest where you could submit what you wanted the achievement to be, and they were going to pick which one they wanted.
Well, the one they picked is "Are You Not Entertained?" which you get
Good
for
title.
completing 8 rounds of the arena without taking a break.
Nice. I like it.
Yep.
Goes good with the title. That's sweet. Yeah, I meant to mention that like last week that they were doing that, having that contest, and became one of those stories we didn't talk about. So
The,
too late now.
I was surprised it won
Yeah.
with like 1,500 votes.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't well published or publicized or something, because a lot of people like Fable.
Yeah, no. The day I read the story, there was 2 days left to submit. I was like, wow. Really didn't give you much time on that one.
Well,
But yeah, that's cool.
I don't know if I said, but this is
I'm-
for Fable Anniversary.
Right, yeah, the new anniversary edition.
Just
Yep.
the original game with its downloadable content, which will
Right.
only be available on Xbox.
Hmm. well, excluded again. I see how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna play another song. This is Gary Oak.
Once upon a time, I had a choice of three. Said, who's a little twerp? He's choosing after me. I didn't think. I saw a dinosaur with fire on his tail, and little did I know that he would make me fail. Got advantage on me. Now he's long gone, probably laughing at me. Should've realized that Gary's so cheap. Wish I knew he'd use bubble when I sent in. When I sent my Charmander, always landing those critical hits. You're gonna make me drown. Wish I knew he'd use bubble when I sent in. When I sent my Charmander, always landing those critical hits. And now I fainted on the cold hard ground. Oak, Gary. I met him on a boat, I killed his Raticate, and now he's down to 5. I'll rub it in his face. I didn't know, not to mess with Gary Oak, cause he'll get his revenge. You got your 8 back, somehow he's gotten 10. He's so cheap. And the very best is what I wanna be. But now he's the champ and the joke is on me. Wish I knew he'd use bubble when I sent in. When I sent my Charmander, always landing those critical hits. You're gonna make me drown. Wish I knew he'd use bubble when I sent in. When I sent my Charmander, always landing those critical hits. And now I fainted on the cold hard ground. Oak, Gary.
Okay.
Hey, you know what I was just thinking?
What?
That we both got a new gaming peripheral.
Peripheral. We did. The
And I almost
coolest
didn't
one
even mention
ever.
it.
I know, right? And I'm staring at it.
Yeah. Well, we finally got the Leap Motion.
Yay!
Motion controller for PC.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
I do too. I haven't used it a lot because I've been doing other things, but the little bit I've used it, it really entertains me, and it works really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, I've played
Well,
Cut the Rope and Sugar Rush,
Mhm.
and they're both fun.
Yep. Yeah. It takes a little getting used to, like any kind of motion controlling device, but
Yeah.
it seems to work pretty well. So yeah, everyone go buy one. They're great. And pay more than we did.
Because you don't have a choice.
Yeah, so there. Well, you remember before there was a guy who made a game to propose to his wife?
Yeah.
Well, someone else, this other guy, hacked an old Contra game for the Nintendo and made his wife beat it, and at the end, it proposed to her. Or, you know,
That must
made
have been
a
hard
right?
to get her to play old Contra.
Yeah. But apparently he did. It worked.
That's always cool, stuff like that.
Right?
Makes you feel good that she said yes.
Right? Yeah. Imagine she just beat the game. It's like, that sucked. No, I won't marry you. Oh, well. And I guess that's it. We're kind of out of time.
And the Master Sword sleeps again. Forever.